everybody, it's Missy from Discovering Us Bus, and we're getting ready to do our countdown. Katie, yeah, we're not eating goldfish tonight. We have been partying. If you've been watching our countdowns, we've been partying Disney style since day 57. Hey Cheryl, Katie's a Make-A-Wish kid, and we're counting down her days to her Disney trip. I'm going to give everybody an update because I've actually had a couple people asking. So if the kids will be quiet enough, I'll do that for you. Aunt Cheryl says hi, everybody.
Hi.
So I'm trying to get the Periscope. Okay. Okay, let me tell you what's been going on with Katie so far. A couple weeks ago, actually a month ago today, she had some spots come up on her leg that we thought were pyoderma gangrionogenosum. And it's like a rare disease that is an autoimmune disease that happens because she has ulcerative colitis. That's what we thought because it looked just like pyoderma. So we started treating it as such and put her on prednisone. Well, 3 weeks into the treatment with prednisone, these spots started getting worse, but they didn't look like pyoderma at that point. They looked like bruises. So we didn't know, because pyoderma is a rare disease, we didn't know, okay, is this pyoderma in some strange form? Because the dermatologist that we saw in the very beginning with pyoderma, that's the first case she had seen in 5 years. So we're like, okay, it's rare, it's weird. That's just Katie. That's life with a special needs kid that has rare diseases. So we were thinking outside the box. Okay, what could it be? So we started doing all this blood work, trying to figure out what Katie's problem was. All the blood work came back good except her sodium and her chloride, which is totally a dysmotility thing with Katie. So then they were talking about putting her in hospital. Okay, something weird's going on. They just didn't know. So we got in to see a dermatologist last week. Well, yeah, let me just tell you, I didn't scope it up at that because I wouldn't handle that very well. We walked in, and he is supposed to be topping his field. Only took so many patients a year that had her insurance. And we walk in, he walks in, he says, it's not pyoderma, and basically, I'm just going to go ahead and this is just me. I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. He said, it's abuse. He said, it's only happening on her leg. He didn't blame us so much as parents, but he actually blamed Katie's nurses, one of which I had with me. And we were very adamant, no, it's not it. It's something's going on. Abuse does not have high fever for a month, high blood pressure. So no way it could be abuse at all, none. So he would not listen to us. He was arrogant and just used the words, watch your nurses, and I'll quote him to say that. So we did not settle for that. That was not acceptable for me because I knew that's not what was happening, and my child was still having blood pressure, like stroke-like symptom blood pressure. So we got in to see another dermatologist today. Well, she was very compassionate, very understanding. She said unmistakably, at first she said she didn't know, so she did a couple biopsies. She came back in the room, and this is what we have decided so far. We're waiting on the biopsies to come back. They should be back on Friday, but her theory is, yes, it was pyoderma in the very beginning. We did the standard treatment, which was prednisone, because we thought outside the box, and that's good for sometimes to think outside the box. So we were thinking outside the box, and we were thinking, oh, wait, Katie's way over here. She's such a puzzle. It's got to be bad. You know, it's going to be horrible. We forgot to stay in our box and look directly at what was going on and say, okay, what medicines could be causing this? So that's number one. They think it might be a medicine. Number two, she said that she thinks it's the prednisone. Side effects of prednisone are bruising, thinning of skin, and high blood pressure. The pyoderma is caused for the fever is caused from the pyoderma. So an answer to prayer, and we will see on Friday for sure, but I really am at peace with it. I really do. I've been you can ask our nurses, you can ask my friends. I'm like, it's pyoderma. It's pyoderma. I'm telling you, it's pyoderma. It just wasn't looking like that. But honestly, in my gut, it was just like, I knew it couldn't. There's no unsettledness in me whatsoever that let me know it was anything else. What was throwing me off was all the blood work didn't suggest pyoderma. The physicians were saying it didn't look like pyoderma. And basically, pyoderma is what caused it, but it was the prednisone. It's a dangerous, dangerous drug. Good to help if you need it, but it has some really scary, spooky side effects. So I'm thinking that's what's going to come back on Friday is exactly what this dermatologist said, which is an answer to prayer. It's no sweat it. Get off the pyoderma, bruising stops. Solve problem. And the good thing is that we caught the pyoderma in time. That's the first time that's happened with Katie, that she's had a flare-up and we've caught it. So it shows us that we know what we're doing. We're not abusing our child, or neither are our nurses. And what I want to say is, if you're a parent of a special needs child and you know something, don't be afraid just to say, you know what, in my gut, this is what I think it is. And okay, I might be wrong. I have no problem saying I'm wrong. So I might be wrong, but don't give up. Especially if you have a special needs kid who can't speak for herself, as a parent, you have to be their advocate. And the doctors might not believe you, but that does not matter. Do not stop. If you don't think that they're giving you the answers that you need, you just keep pushing them. And you keep searching to find an answer for yourself. Because some of these rare diseases, they're rare. They're rare. So it's going to take a person to stand up and say, wait a minute, I'm not good with that. Let's see what else we can find. So that's an update on Katie. Thank you for all the prayers. God is answering in a miraculous way, because this doctor who saw us today, we just got approval to see her on Monday, and she saw us today being Wednesday, and she fit us in basically at her lunch. She was going out of town tomorrow. So that in and of itself is just an answer right there. So we really appreciate it. And we just thank God for all he's done for Katie and for our family. And so we're going to get with the countdown. So I'm going to flip it around to everybody else. Okay. So, Katie, you want to come pull it? Come on. Come pull it. Okay, we're going to pull number what, guys? What number?
27.
27 days. All right, hand it to Wesley. You can read for us.
Yay. Get new shoes. Walk in shoes. Yay.
Okay,
shoes.
so today they are getting new shoes.
Can I do too?
I don't have no shoes for you. No. I just have new shoes for my kiddos. Here, let's see. Help me, somebody over here. All right, let me see whose these are.
I can hold the
Andrews. Okay. All right. Let's see whose this is.
Andrews.
All right. Let's see. This is Joshua's. Or not. Those are Joshua's. All right. Let's see. Katie. All right. Let's see. These are Jacob.
They're not pink.
They're not pink.
They're red.
They're not pink. Andrew thinks he knows his colors. We might ought to go back to school. They're not pink. Oh, Andrew, these might be purple. Not sure. All right, Katie, look. Katie didn't need new shoes. So she's getting some braces for her feet, and I'm going to have to buy her new shoes later. So I didn't get her new shoes. I got her new clothes. All right. Here, sit down right here. Come sit down.
Extra shoes because Jacob.
All right, sit down. All right. Let's see. These are Melissa's. Come on and join the program over here, Melissa. You don't get new shoes and get to escape the camera. And these are Hannah's. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to start walking. We have to break in our shoes.
Let's break in our shoes. Converse. What do?
All right. I got my Converse. So, Jacob, let's see your shoes.
Converse.
Yay! All right, Hannah, what you got?
Hundreds.
Yay! All right, what you got? Woohoo!
Great.
Andrew, let's see yours. Oh, they're not purple.
Mommy.
That is mint.
All right, well, they enjoy their shoes, and I explained to them about their walking program that's going to start tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for joining us, and you can catch these on discoveringus.com.